All right, good morning, guys. Today is November 25th, day 8 of my journal, my video journal. Today I'm going to share a little bit about a vision. The Bible says without a vision, the people perish. I've been following Les Brown, Yana Van Zant, Oprah Winfrey, Lisa Nichols. And the key thing that I took from each one of them, they said create a vision board. I did this a couple of years ago when I was in Atlanta. And I was in a car crash, and everything that I on my vision board disintegrated in my car crash. So it took me a while to get back and figure out what was going on. But now I'm back, and now I'm creating a vision board. And here's my vision board. This is a little bit of my dream one day is to own my own fashion, is to do my own clothing line. I mean, as you can see, this is one of the dresses I've made. One of the first off the arm dresses that I made. And my business is going to be called Dress Because I'm Bad. And BAD stands for Bold, Ambitious, and Determined to Reach Your Destiny. Each day we all get up with a reason to get dressed. Whether we mad, sad, got a job to go to, ain't got a job to go to, got a man, looking for a man, got kids, ain't got no kids. Just different reasons that we get up and get dressed. And when it's all done and said, we all have whatever our style is, however we get dressed, we got to be bold. Because everybody got a unique style. So that's what BAD is for. Bold, ambitious, determined to reach our destiny. We each have a destiny that we got to go to. You know, it's a journey. And on each journey, we come against roadblocks, but we will get through it. But you got to be bold. You got to be bold and courage just to be yourself in society, because people don't look at you the same way. I'm different. I've always been different. I've been strange, whatever they call it, but I've been me over all the years. And when I was younger, I knew I was different. As I got older, I knew, I had my own style of dress. I had my own way of doing things. And people didn't like that, and it was okay with me. Sometimes it bugged me, sometimes it don't. My thing is, it's my life. I got to live it. You live yours and leave me alone. But anyway, here we go. Okay. The first word I got up here is the most powerful. Is the word freedom. Because when you free yourself, freedom of all the guilt, the shame, the past, the things we've done. None of us been perfect. We've all had things that we had to get over. The guilt, the shame we've been guilty of, whether it was in a relationship or parents or a job or whatever. But the true powerful word is freedom. Live your life the best way you know how, and the life that God has you to live, no matter what's going on. And then once you get free of all that, you become empowered. I remember when I was going through a divorce. I was married for 20-something years, and me and my husband, we would fight and do whatever. But I never called the police, because I knew if I would have called the police, they would never put him out, because we was married. It was just a law, They wouldn't put him out because he stayed there. We married. So then one day he came over after we got a divorce, and he was acting crazy. So I told him, I said little words to him, and I told him, I said, well, get out. And I shut the door. And when I shut that door, I leaned on that door, and I felt so empowered. I gained my power back. But I lost my power for 20 years. I gave him the power over me, So I gained, just by shutting that door, telling him he can get out of my house and I ain't got to worry about it no more. That was my power. So I gained my power back. And that's how you empower, you power yourself. Freedom. Free yourself of all the negativity, all the people that don't mean, good. Get rid of them. Take the trash out. Hey, put them in the garbage disposal. Turn it on and let them disintegrate or whatever. The second thing is my dream. Like I said, I've always been different. I've always dressed different. I always had my sense of style. My dream and my goal is one day to own my own fashion line. And I don't have any background in fashion. I've never went to school, but I know what I like. I go to the stores and I watch what people do. Well, I remember when I first started making my dresses, I was just making 2-piece slim dresses with the stripes. Fast forward 2 or 3 years ago, people would laugh at me. Fast forward 2 or 3 years ago, go to the stores, what's in? Stripes. Black and white stripes, pink and black stripes. But I was always ahead, but I was always afraid to step out, because I didn't think nobody would be on the same page as me. So, and that's happened to me a couple of times, but we'll go into that later. Once you get free from all the debris or whatever, you become empowered. And once you get empowered, you can follow your dreams. You have goals. You have goals and your visions. Like, these are some of my dresses that I'm gonna make one day. I don't call them sketching. I call them drawing, coloring, whatever. But anyway, you got your two-piece swimsuit, your little dresses or whatever. And I got a little note up here. I'm only responsible for my happiness. I can't depend on no man. So many of us go through so much, men and women, to, we have things that happen in our background. We go looking for people to make us happy, money to make us happy, sex to make us happy. That don't work. So I'm responsible for my own happiness. And then once, let me see here. Okay, money and power. So once you've created all of this, you follow your dream or whatever. God always says everything that we need to be successful in our lives, He gives it to us. And it's okay to brush up on it, like go to school. Education is awesome. Hey, my hat's off to them. Costs a lot of money too. But anyway, whatever God gives you, you need to brush up on. You need to, tweak it a little bit. If school is for you, go ahead and do it. To become debt-free, I was debt-free a couple of times. And I'm back in the same part. But it ain't that I don't know how that I got into the position that I got in. I just got there. But I'm working on getting back out. This is my first check that I'm writing for myself, $11,19, $50,000. It's going to come from my book signing and my speaking engagement. As you guys know, I'm still working on that. And then one day I'm going to be able to just relax. And when I'm relaxing, I want my bank account to go ching ching. When you're wealthy and you done made it, well, not made it, but you're doing good when you're on the island and your bank account is steady turning, going ching 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 ching. But anyway, that's a little bit about my vision board. And this is my B.A.D.D by Sazziz. My chart. She's a motivational speaker. And this is a brand. I'm building this brand. She's a motivational speaker. How she became a motivational speaker. She became a motivational speaker. And how her clothing line revolved is that she would make her dresses. She didn't have any money, so she would make her dresses to match her speaking engagements. And then everybody would ask, where she get her outfits from or whatever. And that's how that came. She offered parties, bad parties, to where you and your girls can come over and discuss certain topics and make dresses or whatever. T-shirts, that's designed ready to wear. And like I said, it started off a non-profit as a dress because it's going to, for every dress that's sold, we'll be giving back to some women's shelter or donate a dress or a T-shirt to a women's shelter eventually. Then we got our B.A.D.D fragrances, which I'm still working on. Then the movie and the soundtrack, that's down. But that's just a vision, that's just a goal. And everybody started with a vision. Walmart started with a vision. A little bitty store. Now look, you got millions and millions of stores. And the thing about it is, I believe in myself. We come up with a system that works for me, and I can convince you that it works for me, and you see that it worked for me, you're going to jump on board. I'm not going to jump on board with somebody's vision, somebody's train that ain't going the same way that I'm going. So that's one thing, and that's, that's good. That's a good thing to know. If the train ain't going your way, don't get on it. But anyway, my name's Alicia Reynolds. This is day 8. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless, and have a good day.